work on the minds of men. Give me Job 33 verse 14, Baba Pasha. Then we jump back there in the prophecy.
Alright, this is Job 33 verse 14. For God speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, in the slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions.
Right, so when you're sleeping in the night, you have the angels, them are seal your instruction. You know, what you're going to do the next day. People were journey to them death. People journey to the jackpot, you know, lotto whatsoever. The angels are the ones that seal your instruction. Everything what we do, you best believe. Saying it's not, and that's the reason why there's no one that can come up with a, say, no one can come up with a new word or a new thought, because you have been programmed. And it's the same way Esau has been programmed. And for some reason feel like say, oh, him is not within the programming of the Lord. Yeah, this man so friggin' stupid. Him come up with him Tavistock Institute where him learn psychology how to program people. But for some reason feel like standing up on a level where the most I not programming. See? Like the creature is wiser than the creator. See? That's the reason why the scripture referred to Esau as a fool. See? Scripture said, oh, that they were wise, that they would consider this their latter end. Because their latter end is going to start off with them nuclear missiles. As the brother get deep in. And when them nuclear missiles get shot off at the ends of the earth, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. And we're closely approaching that day. Why do you think Donald J. Trump is in power? The reason why Donald Trump is in power is to bring us closer to the Third World War. All them tariffs, but Donald Trump put on goods. Hey, all these nations are stepping away from the US dollar, man. All these nations are rise up against the US dollar. What do you think the US are going to do when them back against the wall? Because the dollar isn't backed by gold. And these countries are buying up gold and silver, precious commodity, iron, dumping the US dollar. Because the US dollar is a fiat currency. See? It is not redeemable by gold. So these countries are stepping away from it. So America has no choice but to go to a Third World War. And it will affect you and your loved ones dearly. You best believe when we say that. This Third World War is going to affect you and your loved ones dearly. Right?
Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this, and show yourselves men, bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of the old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
Right, the Lord say, oh, He is Yahweh, and there is none else. Call it together, call this to remembrance, show yourselves men. Because a lot of you who have balls between your foot and swing, you're not men. You know why? Because you fail to stand up for something that is just. Over the years, people have been standing up for the wrong cause, causing themselves to be killed. Right now, the earth swear in one place where, if somebody tell me this like 12 years ago, I wouldn't believe to how the earth swear. So therefore, the Heavenly Father is going to correct it. But the only way you can treat your body from some virus is to kill the body, to kill the virus, like you. Purge out the virus. Now the earth is a body. And there's a virus in the earth, and that virus is the so-called white man.
That's right.
And the Moses is going to purge him from off the earth. And you can't say him can't do it, because him do it to the Amorites before. Him do it to the Amorites before. The giants, the Heavenly Father extinct them. See? And trust me, Esau wickedness has surpassed with them wickedness on the highest level. So why you think the Most High won't extinct them? Go ahead.
It's a Job 20 and 5. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
Right, the joy of this hypocrite, the so-called white man, is for a moment. You know why? Because mathematically, it is impossible for Esau equation to be worked out perfect. Because there's no way you can sow wickedness and reap righteousness. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Every day you go around and you murder people and nobody nothing murder your people and murder you. It doesn't work that way. See it? The scripture say, oh, whatsoever man do it, it say, receive, and there's no respecter of person in judgment. That's paraphrasing. He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done. And there's no respect of person in judgment. And over the years, this man had destroyed the nations of the earth, chiefly Israel, our people. Because all these private meetings that they have is how to eradicate the sons of the Most High. Oh, we're going to destroy them some more. And you best believe that work. But guess what? The Heavenly Father put a glitch in his program by waking up his chosen men, which them never did plan for. And this becomes a problem for them system. You know, we are like the sentinels in the movie Matrix. We are to disrupt the program. You know? Continue. Yeah, this is scripture I read.
Though his excellency mount up to heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Right, the scripture says man will perish forever like his own dung. Well, when you pass your feces, man, you don't look back for your feces like decay. But it's the same thing with the so-called white man. Man will perish forever like his own dung. That is what the scripture is saying. And as we said before, it starts by the means and ways of nuclear missiles. Because the invention of these technology, and the Heavenly Father gave them the technology, the understanding how to come up with the nuclear missiles for their own downfall. The scripture said the missile come from out of the midst of them. But destroy them, Ezekiel 28. Of the midst of them. This man own device and destroy, man. See, continue.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream.
And you ever get a dream, eh? And as soon as we can try and remember, where the me just dream, you have a little glitch. You have a little glitch in your dream, like I said. I think me remember that this is not a dream they are, but you can't really tell exactly. That's how this gonna get removed out of the earth. Yeah, people are one. A nation in here, Edom again. Can't remember. That's the destiny of you so-called white people. And the burning of America. Go ahead.
I shall not be found, yea, he shall chase away as a vision of the night. The eyes also which saw him shall see him no more.
Right, so all these nations where fear Esau now, scripture says them now see him no more. You know why? Because we're going to be totally annihilated. Now see no more. The Lord say, I'm swear. He said, rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. He said, I will utterly remove the remembrance of Amalek from under the heavens. And who is Amalek? The chief house of Esau, the so-called Jews today. They are the house of Amalek. The Lord said, I'm going to remove their remembrance from off the face of the earth. Go ahead.
Neither shall his place anymore behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
You know what's funny? If you go back in history, who was the wicked one? Cain. transcend back in Esau, coming down the line. So from then up until now, I know Esau not really pay for all them wickedness. He not pay for the wickedness when do to all people of the Greek Empire. He not pay for the wickedness when the Babylonians them take our people down. You're going to pay for that. And not to mention for the genocide where our foreparents face coming over here and cargo slave ships. You have to pay for all those atrocities that they did to the sons of Yahweh Basham Yahushai.
Right.
And there's no respect of person's judgment. You know the Lord say, oh, our people which was not to drink of the cup of a surely drunken. How much more you? You understand? Continue the scripture. If more this morning.
We shall lie down with him in the dust.
Yeah.
Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he eat it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, this man is just for pure evil and wickedness. Esau is the contrary of Jacob. Scripture says Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Jacob more evil. An Israelite man, once him comfortable, him quickly be satisfied, man. It's much easier for him satisfied. Once him can pay him light bill, him water bill, him rent whatsoever, him have a little change. When him don't pay out the money, and him woman get money, and him children get money, him more easy. Him just easy. But Esau, if this man have the entire hurt, but that's still not enough. Him have everybody under him control. That's the reason why we have a birth certificate. That's still not enough. So I'm saying, okay then, we need to make sense of put a stamp on these people permanently. So therefore, we need to give them a microchip. The RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And this man still can't have enough. This man still can't have enough. See? Scripture says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Okay? What's our scripture, Baba Kwasha?
So Habakkuk 2:5. He also, because he have transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Exactly, this man cannot be satisfied, man. Yo, him want to show you how Esau, to show you Esau wicked. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, right? That's what the scripture said, right? No. Even though the earth is for the Lord still divide to the nations their inheritance. And set up a king over them, and people get them, like, you know? But according to Esau's policy, you can't even own a piece of land. See, you have to pay tax as a landholder. When a man can't own land, it shows you don't have no power. When you own land, you have power. That's the reason why, even this very island where you live on, you can't own it. Because it is owned by Her Majesty, Dirty Queen. See? Them own it. It is not your land. And if you don't have the land where the backside, you have to fight for that. Unless you have to fight to capture a piece of land. But then again, if you take up arms against the so-called white man, you're going to die. Because he was the one that got blessed with the sword. What did Yahushua say to Peter? He said, put up thy sword, for he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. Right. And just speak about the so-called white man. Nobody want to get blessed with the sword of Genesis. That's the reason why they have all them missiles and them rockets and them fighter planes that destroy the earth. Destroy nations. Subdue kingdoms. That's the reason why the freedom time I go down now. Scripture?
Micah 2:1 says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Yeah, all these legislations that Esau passed, it's just a practicing of Esau's devices, and a lot of them are work. You best believe a lot of them are work. Because you see, at the end of the day, you have certain things that have to accomplish to make this empire go down. Certain prophecies have to be fulfilled. You know, as a key one we mention of is the mark of the beast. You know, the RFID microchip. That is one of the last major prophecies were to be fulfilled. And as soon as you see that microchip be mandatory, trust me, all hell are going to be break loose. That's when the real shit hit the fan scenario,